Okay, this is the last part for chapter 5, host country environment and entry decision. Okay, so for contract manufacturing, okay, the definition here is a process that establish a working agreement between two companies. Okay, so it means here a producer usually make an agreement with other company to make certain component parts of finished product on behalf for a specific period of time. Okay, so not all firm has the resource, funds or capability to produce every parts or component and to complete all the production activity in-house. That means on their own. Okay, because beside that, to buy high technology equipment, machine and expertise to do it can be very costly. So one of the alternative to get the component parts or to make the finished product, they can also choose to do it through contract manufacturing. So one example of contract manufacturing is aerospace Composite Malaysia, or known as ACM Sendian Berhad, located in Bukit Kayu Hitam, Kedah. So this company produce parts for Boeing, okay, the parts such as spoiler and also flat panels. Okay, for contract manufacturing, the advantages are save costs. Okay, the company can save costs of building the manufacturing facility or factory, and also save costs of setting up equipment and machine. At the same time, they also no need to hire labor for the production. Okay, with the help of the contract manufacturer, the company can buy parts or component at lower cost. Because this contract manufacturer, sometimes they will manufacture parts for other clients, so there will be a lot of order, so they will produce in mass production and they can offer lower price to their customer. Okay, and the last one, the company also can consistently maintain their production of good quality product, because they need to choose for contract manufacturing. They already screen and they will select for the best manufacturer. Okay, they will select the best manufacturer that are based at low cost location, because at this location there's a lot of availability of resources. They get low cost resources and also cheap labor costs, and this contract manufacturer company can offer low price for their clients. Okay, for the disadvantages of contract manufacturing, so as a client, the company has little control on the manufacturing and also production. So although the company has provide the design, okay, that they want, so there will be probably that the contract manufacturer would not produce or provide a design exactly what they want. Okay, and also as a client, the company can suggest some strategy, but not necessarily the contract manufacturer will follow. Okay, so another disadvantages is when the order of the parts and component, okay, when the company order parts or component from the third party, there are also possibility of item delay that make the company cannot receive the parts on time. So when they cannot receive the parts on time, this will disrupt their whole production process. Okay, and for the loss of flexibility, okay, when there is a delay from the contract manufacturer, this will disrupt the company productions. They cannot obtain the parts on time, and this can make they also cannot fulfill their customer demand. Okay, another disadvantages is in terms of quality, loss of quality. So for the company, they need to make sure the contract manufacturer meet the standard that they require. This is to ensure the parts that they provide are good quality, because if not, it will affect the company reputation. Because defective or poor quality parts or component will affect the function and also the feature of the final product. And the last one, when the company want the contract manufacturer to produce a specialized parts or component, sometimes they need to expose some of their technology know-how lah. Okay, and this can make the contract manufacturer to copy their technology and become their future rival in future. Okay, next, management contract. Okay, so management contract means the company will hire an independent third party company to manage some function or some work inside of their department. So this third party is called as a management company. Okay, the contract management company, okay, they will monitor and manage a specific business function or a specific project or also a work inside the department of a company, so in return for a fee. Okay, the contract can be for several months or several years. Okay, example of contract management contract, a company can hire a management company to take care of the marketing, the IT, the human resource, and also the technical operation. Okay, okay. For the advantages of management contract, okay, sometimes a company don't have the resources, the capability to run all their the operation in their company. Okay, so hiring a third party company that specialize in specific area or function to run a project, okay, this can be a best solution because this company they have the expertise to perform the task, and this situation can maximize the overall business performance, and at the same time the company also can minimize the risk. Okay, among the other advantages is save cost. Okay, for example, like accounting function, they can hire a management company to handle, and then they can pay based on the service provided by the company, by the third party company. Okay, for the disadvantages, the first one, okay, the company will lose control over parts of their business. Okay, and some of the privacy information of the company they need to reveal or share with the third party. Okay, there is a situation whereby like IT firm, okay, they let the third party to handle their website and support for the clients. However, the third party company might not provide good or excellent services to the company customer. So this will also affect the company reputation. For the time delay, there will be a situation whereby the contractor are not able to meet the deadline. Okay, this will cause the company can lose some money and also time due to this unpredicted situation. In terms of loss of business flexibility, when the company let the third party to manage, okay, they will not have the capacity to adapt to the new process and meeting the client latest demand. Okay, because everything is handled to the third party. And then for the loss of the product quality, so the company need to screen for the most reliable contractor with a good track record. Okay, so they must make sure that this contract manufacturer can deliver good services. Okay, if not, it will also affect the reputation of the company. Okay, compliance and legal issue, although there is agreement, okay, between the company and the contractor, the agreement must must detail out clearly the contractor responsibility to provide the services as agreed. Okay, because anything can happen in future, conflict, disagreement, and etc. Okay, one example of management contract, like a property development company. Okay, usually they will outsource the management of the property, is either residential or business property, to a management company. So this management company will take care of managing the tenants, the maintaining of the property, collecting the rent and other payments. Okay, for strategic alliances, it is an agreement between two or more independent company to cooperate in manufacturing or in development or the sale of product or services. Okay, so usually for strategic alliances, it will help the company to develop to more unique or better product or effective process. Okay, for example, like company A and company B will combine their resources, capability or core competency to generate new or superior design or new product or services. Okay, there are three types of strategic alliances: licensing, which I already covered earlier, and another two is joint venture and consortia. Okay, why that company nowadays they prefer to use strategic alliances? Because of the pressure to innovate and to continually to create new product. As I mentioned, they need to collaborate with their rival, sometime in the same industry, so that they can create a new product or better process. Okay, example as you can see from the slide of good strategic alliances, Starbucks and Barnes and Noble. Starbucks focused on serving the brew coffee drinks, and Barnes and Nobles they stock the books. So both companies share the cost of the space that benefit both company lah. Okay, so at the same time the customer can drink and also can read the books. So another example that you can see here is the Sony and Panasonic. Okay, they work together to produce the new generation TV, the OLED TV, to replace the LCD TV. So they have started to join forces to manufacture large OLED TV since 2013 until now, current 2020. And the last example, Apple decided to use the digital payment. So they have alliances with MasterCard. So MasterCard became the first company to provide Apple Pay services, and Apple got benefit from the MasterCard good reputation. Okay, usually for a company, they will enter into strategic alliances because they want to expand to new market, improve their product line, and develop an edge over their competitors. So this arrangement will allow the business to work toward a common goal that will benefit both parties. But for strategic alliances also there are disadvantages because of differences in how the both firm conduct their business can create conflict when both company from the alliances, okay, they will require the party when they form alliances, it will require the party to share some of their proprietary information or technology know-how. Okay, the second types of alliances is joint venture. Okay, so joint venture involve two or more companies that share resources and expertise to achieve a particular goals. So for joint venture, a new entity is formed. Okay, the difference between joint venture and alliances. Joint venture, a new business is formed, like Fuji joint venture with Zero and it become Fuji Zero. However, the alliances, strategic alliances, the two business, they only will work together to perform a certain project and still remain as a different entity. For the joint venture, okay, the purpose of the joint venture is to accomplish a task, okay, activity or a project. Okay, so the new management and this new entity is required when the joint venture is formed. Okay, so once the project they have done is completed, okay, the agreement can be ended. Okay, so in this situation, both company complement each other. Okay, both have the ownership and control. They need to contribute capital, financial, managerial resources, participate in the operation, and share profit, risk, and losses. Okay, so usually the main reason is for having joint venture is they want to get access of the production technique, the marketing strategy, way of doing business, and also to get the technology know-how. Okay, the example of joint venture, okay, you can see here Maruti, okay, Limited of India. Okay, they have joint venture with Suzuki Limited from Japan to set up Maruti Suzuki India Limited. Okay, among the car model that they have produced is Ciaz, Ertiga, Vitara, okay, Vitara, Brezza, Alto. Okay, so Maruti, they help Suzuki to improve the IT system, and Suzuki Japan help Maruti to improve in terms of the quality and also technology. Okay, the next example you can see here, the Nokia. Nokia joined forces with Microsoft to develop the Nokia window phone, which is known as the Nokia Lumia. Okay, Nokia, the handphone producer, and Microsoft is known as a world software developer. Okay, so the third example, Sony Ericsson. Okay, Sony is a well-known company for consumer electronic product. Okay, and Ericsson is from Sweden. Okay, Sony is from Japan. So Ericsson, they are well known for the cellular phone producer and also telecommunication technology. So this company combined together to produce a new model of handphone, which is Sony Ericsson, with a Sony Ericsson. Okay, they have produced handphone with good multimedia capabilities such as Cybershot, Xperia, and etc. Okay, the last one is consortia. Okay, it's the alliances or collaboration of two or more business entity, organization or government to achieve a specific activity or objective. Okay, it's not a new business entity. It is a contractual relationship between the consortium members. So usually for the contract is entered between the company, and they will join together to fulfill a contract to supply goods and services. So all members of the consortium are jointly liable for the performance of the contract. Okay, you can see the example here. The company known as Alaska Pipeline Service Company that built Trans-Alaska Pipeline System in 1970s. So basically, this company was a consortium between BP, ARCO, ExxonMobil, UNACO, ConocoPhillips, and Koch Alaska Pipeline Company. The second example is the Institute for Food Safety and Health. This is also example of consortium that consists of Illinois Institution of Technology, Food and Drug Administrative Center for Food Safety and Applied Nutrition, and also member of food industry. So among the work they have done is to assess new food safety, processing, packaging system, chemical method, and risk management strategy. Okay, that's it for the chapter 5. Okay, thank you very much.